afternoon, Monday, and it's one of them Mondays. So been plenty on today, more drying of beans, and I had a load to mill and a load to weigh, and just as I started emptying this, a shear bolt decided to blow itself, with it being 10 minutes until I needed to leave. So hopefully gonna get the rest of this emptied before then. But Northern Lights last night, that was pretty cool. Just wish I could have got a video for it for you, but you've seen the photo. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Onwards, a bit of deliveries out this week. A load of people taking pumpkins for various things, so that's going to be nice to get them harvested. All the pumpkins are now severed, so they're going to dry nicely, and hopefully get some landscaping work done as well this week. But we'll have to see what the weather's doing. Still a bit of blue in them skies, not much. See you later. Morning, Tuesday morning. Just going to be doing a quick bit of harvesting. So I've got my box, got my spade, got my knife, got my muddy gloves, which are very muddy and hacky. So I was supposed to do this yesterday, but because of the fun we just had with the dryer, with the shear bolt breaking, with about 20 minutes before I needed to go do the school run, I didn't get it done yesterday, but that's fixed. Got the dryer emptied, that's all sorted, and I made it to the school run on time. So just going to do a bit of harvesting. Look at how the pumpkins are looking. They're looking absolutely fantastic. So all the green growth is going to start dying down now. They are all separated off the green growth. I am going to have to go around and cut some of these there, like the which way? That way. Them ones. I'm terrible at this. The thistles, that's what I'm trying to think of. Get the thistles cut down so they can die off, and then it's going to look so much nicer. Yeah, so I'll get these harvested and I'll show what you got once I've probably given it a wash as well. So, see you in a bit. So, as I absolutely excel on forgetting what I said I'm going to do, I did the harvesting and I forgot to take a video once it done because it started raining. So I've just put a video in of what the rain ended up like when I was dropping it up. But I have just picked up these. So this basket here is going to Parish Pantry, who are going to be joining us on the Saturday. They're going to be down here, just on this section here, a field somewhere, with their converted horse box with pizzas. And this basket is going out to Fire Island, who are the chili growers on the island, who are absolutely amazing. Also known as Red Mai, that's another kind of like side of their business. And we've got everything to do with our chickens at home from them in the past. All the hutches and stuff. Coops. So they're making a hot sauce called hot tuna sauce, which obviously ties in with the Manx hop tuna. They did it last year. It is absolutely phenomenal. A little bit on the spicy side for me. It was made with Carolina Reaper chilies, but 2 drops of that in a bowl of the soup, the pumpkin soup, which I made last year, was spectacular. So yeah, so that's going to them. They're going to want a regular supply of them. So I've definitely got plenty that way, which will do for that. So I think over the next 4 weeks they're taking the same, which is amazing. So if you see the hot tuna sauce out and about, I believe they sell it from themselves on their website. They also sell it at Lee Myers Butchers in Kirkmichael, and at the foodie market. So the foodie market down in Douglas, and I think they do one of the farmers markets as well. So you can get hold of it there. It is made with our pumpkins, which is absolutely fantastic, and it is amazing. Another local business being supported and supporting us as well, so everyone kind of helps each other, which is good. So they're getting ready. I'm going to drop these to the people at school pickup. But yeah, that's about where we're at the moment. Today was supposed to be landscaping. It was okay this morning when I was picking the veggies. Second I went out to go do the deliveries, oh Lord, the heavens opened and it was like cataclysmic rain. So I decided, no, it's going to rain too much. Listen to the radio. Radio said it's going to rain too much. So I went and did something else. And yeah, well, this isn't really cataclysmic rain, is it? So I probably could have got something done this afternoon, but it is now 5 to 2. So having just been home and sorted the dog out, having done what I was doing, it's now too late to go do anything at the landscaping job. So rather annoyed about that, but that's the Isle of Man and that's weather. You know, you can plan with it, but it can change at the last minute. So I think tomorrow is meant to be savage weather. Rain from about mid-morning, then strong winds, then gales, then severe gales through the night. So that could be interesting to see. Yeah, so if I get any footage of that, I'll let you know. I don't generally go out playing too much anymore. I used to, but don't too much now. So yeah, that's where we're kind of not really an awful lot more going on today. I'm going to maybe go refill the dryer with some stuff. I'll have a chat with the farmer, see if he wants to keep an eye on that. I might be able to come back down later this evening to empty it if need be. Yeah, so heading that way. See you later. Good afternoon all. So this is Storm Agnes, which is at the moment just wet, as you can see. But the waterproofing stuff seems to have worked on the waterproofs, so I'm not soaked inside. So Storm Agnes is going to produce some pretty strong winds later on. I think we're expecting gales to severe gales, so that could be quite interesting. At the moment, just a bit of a breeze, you know. I try not to leave you that way too long so you'll get wet, but trees aren't moving too much, so, you know, not too bad, but it's bloody wet. And on top of all the wet we had yesterday as well, it's not the best. We've definitely seen better weather. Everything's growing, but I'm not going to have too much of a walk around at it, to be honest, because it's soaking wet. So I'm going to go do some jobs inside the barn and get that lot done. We'll see where we're at from there. I think it's got a little bit wet down here. 4-wheel drive is required now. Hopefully. Dog came to get me. So obviously, I made a big mess there. Obviously it rained a heck of a lot last night. Pardon the beeping, it's Mitsubishi, it beeps at everything. If you just give it a second, I'll pull up here and stop the engine, which stops beeping. So, yes, so it rained a lot. We had Storm Agnes. Yes, ooh, that cloud. A cloud looks a lot better on the screen than it actually does in real life. So we had Storm Agnes yesterday, which brought a lot of rain. Hence the 2 big muddy tracks down there on my drive through now. It was getting a bit slippy in here before, but this is a whole new level of slippy. I have said before, we've got quite heavy ground, so there's quite a lot of clay content, which is good for when it goes dry, not so good for when it's wet. So when you do come down here, you are definitely going to need wellies, because it is going to be slippy. So how much rain did we get yesterday? Now this was emptied yesterday morning, and we're at 34 mil over. So when did I empty it? I think I emptied it about midday yesterday. So 34 mil of rain and big strong winds. Looks like, well, the sunflowers have had a bit of a beating, these sunflowers which are here. The old sunflowers haven't, they're fine, because they're probably getting a bit lighter on the heads, whereas these ones in flower are still going to be fairly heavy on the heads. All the trees round look good. There was a tree went down on the road just up the... Sorry, I'm covered in cement because I'm on that paving job. There's a tree down just up on the road, up above us, around the corner. That was quite a big tree. I think it blocked most of the road last night. Not that I was planning on going anywhere. Yeah, so the pumpkins are starting to be visible. I don't know if you can see them. I can definitely see them. And at that point, that then means that that's the plants dying down around them. Now, hang on, let me just walk over where there's a couple of lines of something in there. Can't quite remember what it is. So you'll see here that for now the plants are dying down. They'll die down a lot more as we start to get the weather turns. But look at just the concentration of pumpkins. Now I'm down to pick one for someone. We've kept being asking. No, we've kept being asked. We haven't been asking. People have been asking us to put pumpkins into the shows, which I'm not really ready to do. I don't think, for more than one reason. It's not really something I've ever thought of doing, and I'm also scared of getting beaten by an old fella who is, well, an old woman who is retired and works. Oh no, bindweed. Don't want bindweed in here. Who works in their allotment or their garden all the time and can grow the most amazing pumpkins ever. So it wouldn't be very good as a pumpkin grower if I didn't win. So the easiest way to solve that is not to enter. Also, I don't really have time. You know, this. We're at a really busy point. I'm trying to get this landscaping job done, which has just been pushed on and on and on with the weather. I'm a bit restricted on the days that I can do it anyway, with stuff down here, stuff at the farm. We've just had all those beans come off the field, so there's about another 80-90 tonne of those to dry. There's the farmyard's now getting that it needs a bit of a good tidy up because it's the end of the year and everything's kind of just got mucky and thrown in corners. I've got stuff to do up Druidale. Obviously I've got all this to get ready down here. We're now on the countdown. It's the 28th of September, so what does that give us? 24 days. And I need it to look lovely down here, so I need rid of the thistles. I've got to do a count of the pumpkins as well yet, just to know like roughly where we're at and how many we've got. Obviously by looking around, there's a lot there. I could probably see more around me than I had last year in total, which is good. I need my hair cut because I'm looking scruffy. So yeah, it's that kind of really busy time of the year. So I'm just picking a pumpkin. I don't think I actually said what I was doing, did I? I started and then digressed. So I'm picking a pumpkin there's a lady from the Derby flower and produce show, or flower and fruit show, which has just been restarted this year. It's taken a long gap and a load of people have got together and restarted it this year, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. Now she's wanting to do a flower arrangey thing, and she wants a pumpkin as the kind of the thing to put the flowers in, like the vase, that kind of idea. So I'm just going to go try and pick a really nice looking pumpkin, see if I can help her win. Whoa, there's a lovely one there. That was nice. Might be a bit big, so I might take two up and she's just going to come and pick which one she wants. So that's cool. So yeah, I will be possibly back down here later today, later tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think I'll get back down today. I'm going to crack on with this paving job, get that kind of done. Well, not done, but a fair bit on it. So I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, because if I can get everything harvested tomorrow, ready for Saturday, that's good, and then that makes my Saturday morning easier, because I just thought I've got to be doing something at the farm at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. Right, early starts. See you in a bit. Well, true to form, I totally forgot to make any more videos when I was down. Friday ended up a bit of a crazy day as well, with more things going wrong with the dryer and it not working and everything happening at the last minute. And then this morning, I did all the picking, dropped it off and realised I hadn't taken a photo of it. So I will endeavour to try and get a photo or a video on Tuesday when I'm doing the next load of deliveries. And then you can see. But thank you so much for all the likes, subscribes, follows. And don't forget, please do like, subscribe and follow us. It does help us. There's a lot starting to go up on Facebook, hopefully in the coming days and weeks, with everything on the run up to the pumpkin pick your own. So please give that a follow. I'll try and pin the event at the top. I'm going to try and keep Instagram up to date as well, because obviously that doesn't have the event on like the Facebook does. But like I said, once again, thank you so much. And yeah, see you next week. Bye.